Hey guys, Zanitor here, and welcome to Fortnite Creative. This is my first build in Fortnite Creative, and first I have a little video walking you through the entire thing, and then also showing you kind of how I build it, and then I have a time lapse at the end that's like 20 minutes because it took me 3 hours. That is the entirety of the map making progress. I was just making sure my camera's still on. We're good. So that's fine. But yeah, I hope you enjoy. And if you're coming over from Zach's channel, thank you very much. And if you're a viewer of mine, also, hello. Thank you. Thank you for watching. All right, so we are in the game now, in the creative mode. And I can kind of show you a little bit more around. And I have my webcam on. Hello, how are you? But yeah, so I can kind of show you around the kind of finished product and everything. I guess I could do like a quick run. Maybe just in creative mode, so if I do fail, I can kind of just fly out of it and not have to like restart and die. But yeah, it's like a pretty, I guess, simplistic like setup. So that was just easy, like 4 jumps to kind of get you warmed up, you know, as you would do. And then you have sort of just onto the little thing here, onto this, on over this. So, you know, I tried to keep it easy. One thing I do need to add is out here, I would like to actually add a little thing to where you die. So I can actually do that here. I could just jump on out. It'll ruin my run. That's okay. And then maybe just do this. And this will be good for when I launch it later, because this is going to be going out to people. So maybe making it to where it's like ready for people is probably a little bit better as well. So I'll just equip quite a few of those because I'm sure I'm gonna need some. And then I can just place them down here. And then when they play the proper mode, if they fall out that way, they should die. Which is good. Well, not good, but at the same time good for the map. So you just come around like this, nice and easy. I think Zach fails a couple times at that. You'll see in the video though. And then again, kind of a nice and easy way of getting through here. The railing sort of blends in if you don't pay attention. I think Zach may have originally had problems with that. You can just kind of, you know, you make that pretty easy there. I didn't make it too hard, luckily. And this is actually, I think this was Zach's favorite room, and it's kind of my favorite room as well, just because it's the most sort of, I guess, different one to where, you know, it's a different thing to do. So it's nice and easy. You do that. There's a one to hit you back if you don't pay attention. I actually got knocked out by that, which was not as fun. It's not as fun when it happens to you. If it happened to Zach, it would have been hilarious though. And then on down like this. This is probably the hardest bit of the map. Especially when you're playing online. I think that was part of it as well. This is the hardest bit, I think, is trying to land in there. So yeah, that would have been a death, and then it would have spawned me all the way at the top. But obviously, as if I can land on this, eh? There we go. So yeah, obviously you have to do like a little sprint jump and then get like a perfect sort of late jump almost and land in this corner. It's not that hard, especially compared to a lot of things. And you'll notice there's no checkpoint here. That was because I thought it needed to be harder. Now, I think I could put a checkpoint here, because I think that will make a lot of people probably not have the most amount of fun in the world. So I think just to make it a little bit more easy, I will do that. So there's a new checkpoint there that's included in the full map now, I guess. Which is a good thing, you know, having him test it, having someone who's not me test it. I can kind of figure out if things are too hard or not. But there is a checkpoint there, so it's not too bad. But, oh yeah, I have those quite close. I forgot about that. And I think you can even, yeah, you can even cut that a little bit. Which, you know, is a nice little thing as well. Oh, see, that would have been a death. Sometimes you definitely underjump. Luckily the jumping in the game is pretty good, honestly. And there we go. Now we're on to level 7, I guess. Now, I thought this was going to be harder, in all honesty. I thought it would be a little bit more difficult. I am tempted. Zach suggested making it all ice. Now, that might be good. I don't know if that would be too hard. I guess I could test that theory here. Maybe like make all of this slick and see what happens. So let's try that. So we got a slow down. That's kind of fun actually. Like it's not so hard that it's annoying. So maybe that's good. And then there is this, which I think was quite an annoying one. I actually didn't manage to do that first time, which was kind of funny in the video. But and then you can, oh, see, I failed that. I failed that quite a few times too, but when I was play testing it, I did not. So you could fall in that again. My jumps are a little bit late right now. So you can do this. Don't worry, I got this. It is supposed to be challenging, so the fact I'm failing it, not the worst thing in the world. I'm also trying to do the harder jump, which probably is not helping. But yeah, you can do the big gallop, which is that, or you can do kind of the easier way out where you just take, well, I say easier. I'm failing them all now. But you can do what I think is the easier way and do this and then just straight over. And then this is the bit that, oh, okay, I got a weird little half jump there. That's weird. See, I didn't get that any time in testing before, but then started getting when, interesting. So I wasn't getting that when testing it before with Zach, or testing it without Zach. And then we got it when recording and couldn't do any of the jumps. But before I was able to run through like it was nothing, but then I had to start doing this. So I don't know if there was a new patch between, but I don't feel like that should have been anything to like change it up. Oh, I ran out of my sprint. That's fine. We know what that is. I'll just take it. And then the little mountain climber thing. Zach struggled with this as well. The reason being is I made it a little bit hard at one point. This bit here, you have to kind of use the mountain. Oh, see what I mean? You have to kind of use the mountain to your advantage, and slide up a little bit, which is not very hard to do once you do it the first time. Oh, that is if I can, there we go. I actually got caught on it for the first time as well. And then, there you go. Nice and easy. And then you just take your way on up here. And all of this, it was super easy to build, honestly. There wasn't much to it. Now, one thing I'm going to do here, I found out this was a thing. I'm having to look at my keyboard because I forget things. So I can use a barrier. I didn't know these were a thing before. So if I actually build out like here, and then, well, actually, maybe if I just do this and just kind of prevent people from falling, that might work even better. Maybe something like that, so when they fall down here they just have to kind of do this to get out, which I didn't make. That jump's not even makeable. I don't know why it's like that, unless that moved it up, which I don't think it did. So let's delete that. We can actually bring that down, maybe like to there. Is drop one? Yeah, it is. Okay. I was like, why did that fall like that? So maybe we can do that. Within that. There we go. That was just for if they fell down this way. I wanted to keep it more open so you could see more of the map. But maybe in reality it may have been better to just wall this bit off. I might do that. And then that's less worries of someone getting stuck. I'm trying to think of it like as someone who, you know, may happen to fail it. I mean, don't know how I feel about that either, because it's quite like a tight little thing. Don't know if I want people to have to jump through it like that. Maybe I could just do this. If they fall down, they die. That's the new way. Yeah, that should be fun. I'll put it out here too. And then we'll just delete these. I really like to make sure I'm pressing the right buttons in this mode as well, because I'm so afraid to just ruin something. Whoops. There we go. So now, if they fall off that, just death. So don't fall. So if you play it, be careful. And then I just made this jump that I failed. I just made this to be like a kind of simple way, because I figured most people were probably kind of like done at this point. I usually am at the end of the maps, and you know, I figured that was pretty fitting. So just like that, nice and easy. And then got that little half jump again. I need to like see if that's a thing, because that seems kind of weird to suddenly be happening after not having it before. Which I guess it's good I know now, so I could, you know, fix it before the next map, you know, or like have a new one. And then there you go. That's the end. I kept it like this just for if people landed and like killed themselves on it. One thing I did consider. So there is no time limit. It's a free-for-all, all that good stuff. Which when there's two people, it's kind of annoying because they spawn. One has to fly in. Maybe I should fix that. I don't know. Fall damage, I want to be on. I think that's for sure. Jump fatigue is off, but it, you know, obviously having the issue with that. So yeah, block building in game. We don't want that. Respawn time real low. And I'm going to go ahead and just call this Zanitor's first map. And then any name suggestions? There we go. Because we're going to have people suggest the name in the video, so I'll use it as that. And then, let's see. So yeah, I need to publish it later. So it actually has a code to go out today. It comes out today, by the way. Hello. So let's see. With that spawn, I would like if everyone spawns there. Maybe there's a way for me to edit that. So now, technically in the game, people could fall and die on a lot of situations. So I might even need to play test for that and see how it goes. So team, I guess, yeah, that's any. Uses start on the island, visible during games, yeah. So maybe I need to... Maybe if I do this. And then... bring it out like that. And then we can have another spawn out here. Just so we don't have to fuss around with that too much. Just to make sure that it all works and no one's left out or having to fly in, because luckily I knew where to fly into, but obviously not everyone will do. And then we could just close that in so no one manages. Yeah, there's no way to get out there. I keep doing this to like look around. It doesn't help, surprisingly. So I guess what I could do here, I could actually just try the game myself, and then you can see me go through it again, hopefully smoothly enough. We'll see how I actually fare here. I already have some checkpoints enabled, but I don't think that actually matters. I think as I walk over them, I'm getting them again, so it's okay. So we'll see how this goes. I think I'm going to probably end up failing some of the jumps later on. I mean, I could end up failing any of these, to be honest. But I think I'm definitely... I tried jumping to the second one. Not very easy, I guess. I need to also work out how to directionally face people with the spawning. That's a new one to work out. Oops. That's a new one to work out as well, is figuring out how to directionally face people the right way when spawning. I think it's all about your orientation when you place the trap, which makes sense. But yeah, it's just, I guess, learning that and knowing without having to place it down 1,000 times. Oops. I'm like failing the easy bit, but that's, I mean, it's part of, I guess, a parkour obstacle map. It's really funny though. Like I said, I think maybe it's just the fact of maybe I was playing without talking. I do have it recorded where I did the like one run thing, but yeah, it's funny. There's like a huge difference between me talking and not talking. All right, I could hear one of the spikes there, which is funny. I guess I got real close. So yeah, this one you do kind of a very specific way. I guess in reality, if you're wanting to play this for yourself without knowing how to do it, probably watching this isn't the best thing first. It's probably better to play it first. But I mean, I've seen Zach do it probably at this point as well. Alright. And then, there we go. Oh, that checkpoint is nice. I like how I did the bit that I usually find the hardest first try, but not the bit that's really not hard at all. Makes sense though, doesn't it? I'm gonna try to go for the big jump here. There we go. So that's my new way of taking that one. Oop. Honestly, it's kind of better to die, but I'll go for it. It's kind of quicker, to be honest, like a lot of the times there. There we go. Back to where we were. Try it again. There we go. Oh no! Alright. It's sometimes more simple. Alright, perfect. Redo. But yeah, that would have been frustrating if I didn't have the checkpoint now. That would have... Well, I guess, no, I had the other checkpoint anyway, so it wouldn't have been so frustrating. But if I didn't have that one and the other one, I guess it would have been bad. Which I almost question if I need the ones up here, but I guess it's nice to have the little stopping point, because otherwise, redoing those, not the most fun thing. Alright, let's actually make it this time. Thank you. I don't know why I was struggling with that one so much. And here's our new icy one. So you just kind of have to stay still there, I think, and not move. Because if you move, you slide. So that's good to know. Let's hope I can do this one first try. Why didn't I die? I definitely have that on, correct? Fairly certain I do. But okay, we'll just respawn. That's an annoying one again. Maybe I didn't save the changes on that perfectly. But again, I think all the jumps I've done so far shouldn't be enough to even lose an HP. But that's one thing that I wanted to make sure that obviously couldn't happen, because I don't want that to become a problem. But anyways, I think minus being able to jump down from here, that you can't really get out of the map anywhere. Alright. So let's just go for the big jump. Fail it probably. Yep. Had to be done. It's just so much nicer just to be able to get that jump out of the way, but maybe I'll go for the easier one. And then let's do this one. I'll do like a little rest between. And you do have 20 seconds on this, so it's not too bad. Gives you a bit of time to make sure you get it all. Which, yeah, so I still have the speed as well, so I think it just now went away. So that would have been plenty of time, even if you have to take quite a bit of time with it. And then on up here, oh, that's the one. Didn't pay attention. That's what I get. And then on over that. Then up there. Nope. Alright. But yeah, so it's, you know, it's got its challenges, which I'm happy about. I'm happy that it isn't too easy, even for me now. I do not know how I will ever fare at any other parkour thing in this game, but I'm excited to find out for the most part. So yeah, you don't want to go down there now, that's for sure. Alright, let's be real. Okay, I didn't actually know if I grabbed that. I just kind of walked off. Okay. So this is... like, it's sort of deceiving, but it's mostly easy. It's not a very difficult one, luckily. And do that jump, rest half a second. That jump, I'll even rest half a second again. And then big jump. And complete. So there we go. That would be it. I don't know how long that took me. I don't think too long. So it's pretty good. But yeah, that's my map. I'm pretty content with it. Pretty happy with how it turned out all in all. I think I got some stuff to maybe work out. And if you have any suggestions, let me know. It's kind of infinitely editable. Edible? No. So it's good. You know, I can do a lot of things to make it hopefully be a little bit better. Fall damage off. Okay. There we go. So now it's on. So yeah, I'll be curious to see if that actually hurts. Wait, do I have fall damage in this now? Yeah, I do. Oh, so I can just kind of test it here, I guess, and make sure that you can survive. There's only 1 or 2 jumps I think need to be tested. This is one of them, maybe. Yeah, that's fine. That's not as high as I thought it was. The other one is maybe in here, which I think still is pretty close. Yeah, okay, so you can't lose 1 health from that, which is grand. And then I'm assuming you can't hurt yourself with the bouncers. Alright. But then again, I'll test it with the new thing and just see. But yeah, I think you can land up here and not hurt yourself. Yep. Okay. So let's test over here. So if I fall, let's say I just completely missed this. Oh no. There we go. Okay, that's what we need. That's better. That's perfect. So I guess the next thing to do is to publish, really. So I guess we can go ahead and publish this. I don't have a YouTube video yet. My first map for you all to try. There we go. And then I can publish that. And there we go. We have a code. And that is 676036954652, which that will be in the description. So that's pretty cool. But anyways, I guess that's it for now. I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will talk to you guys in the next video, which will be part 2 of the creative series. I'm excited to see what happens. All in all, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, thank you guys so much. And yeah, well, goodbye.